So now Nekra II, Nekra I, sorry. Oops, I went a bit too far ahead here. So he's going to obviously do some great movement here. Meat hook here, and dash, I guess dash climb up to this part of the level. You don't necessarily have to do that, but you can skip everything. You can literally just go up here and make your way to the top of the to this section without dash climbing. But dash climbing is pretty simple. Get against the surface and just dash, dash, dash. Okay, so this fight, extremely simple. Since you have quad damage, you want to stay. Actually, okay. I was going to say you want to stay in the middle of the arena, which is what I used to do. But the spawns are static. There's always a tyrant that spawns here. That spawns, I believe, a Kako, a Prowler, yeah, a Whiplash, and a Cyber Mancubus. So they always spawn exactly there. The Prowler spawns always opposite you. The Whiplash is always on your right. Kako Demon above you, and the Cyber Mancubus on your left. And you have a ton of onslaught left before the end of the fight, so it's an extremely easy fight.
Here the humans arrive from Earth, waiting to be selected for the process.
So you activate the skull, which spawns Baron. You get that to get some ammo. You quad jump, as we've learned how to do. Free ammo, and you get into the cage. Sometimes the cage bugs out and gets you kind of clipped out of the cage. Don't worry, nothing. It doesn't have an impact. But so it's a very easy quad jump right there. Jump, jump, meat hook, jump, jump, and you can't just run, not run, but fly to the ledge here because there's an invisible wall, and you kind of have to go through a small door, which is over this side, which is why when Bloodshot does it, he does that exactly. Kind of imagining there's a door, there's a wall in front of this ledge right here, and you can only go through a door that's on the side. Poof, and there you have it. And you skip the fight. You don't have to kill that that Baron.
The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your judge, it determines who's...
So we've actually found a bit of tech here to make things faster, but we're not going to go into that. Load checkpoint to save a bit of time. You need to kill the eyes, so shoot, kill. You don't have to kill anything else since you're on easy difficulty. Don't bother with anything else. Rocket, PB, rocket, PB, and there. That's it. You can skip all of these fights. This is a pretty difficult trick. This is a very difficult trick, actually. So you're not going to land this. I'm sorry. And you're going to have to do the fight just after this one, which is rather difficult and rather annoying. I won't go into how you do this trick because there's like 5 invisible walls, 2 death planes. You have to run around. I'll let Bloodshot explain it when he gets to Nekra I in his tutorial, which is who knows when, and it's probably good I'm giving him that responsibility because I have no idea how to do this trick. It's difficult. There are walls everywhere, death planes everywhere. Yeah, 3 years. It's not a gift, me giving you the responsibility of explaining how this trick works, but you're not going to land this. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do the fight, which is an annoying fight because there's like there's an Archvile, a Cyber Mancubus. In short, the way you want to deal with the fight is you want to watch 100% runners, see how they deal with the fight, and do the same thing. There, that's my advice for you. It's a bit lazy, but I don't want to get into the details of that fight. Just copy what 100% runners do. You're probably going to use a BFG to kill the Archvile and there, or a Crucible charge or whatever, who cares. So this, relatively easy, quad jump, get your way to that Totem, BFG, everything in the fight. ballista boost your way around. I think there's a dash boost. You could probably find a dash boost somewhere around here. Again, you can find a dash boost anywhere there's a sloped surface and a wall. So there's probably a dash boost that allows you to do what he's doing without that ballista jump. But the ballista jump, just a single ballista jump like that, it's extremely easy to pull off. Just shoot at the ground, that's all there is to it. Activate the skull and make your way to this part where you need to kill the Marauder. Again, Ice Bomb for the Marauder. Kill the Whiplash, which is hanging around behind. Activate the skull. So he loads checkpoints to load in a bit further in game. Again, this is the type of stuff that makes the game shorter, your time shorter for the load remover, but it doesn't necessarily make the run shorter real time. So don't do it at first, honestly. So he quad jumps here. It's a relatively easy trick, to be honest. The meat hook before is not relatively easy, but this trick is relatively easy. There's an alternative method, which I'll show you in a second. It's unfortunate I have to load Nekra I just for this, but I do want to show it off because since some people are using consoles and are watching this, dash boosting is better, and the alternative method uses a dash boost, so it's a bit easier for them. So we'll show this, and it's a good backup. You don't need mobs. You can dash boost against a wall and just make your way to the Oops. Okay. I guess it's trying to think as to where it is. I guess it's somewhere around there. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. I see where I am. Okay, so this is the fight you skip with the insane ballista boost and blah blah trick here. So this is the final fight. Great. So the ballista boost, the dash boost you can use is right here, in this corner. Just hug this corner, and you have a boost right there. So again, boost, press back, and just make your way around here. So it's an extremely easy backup. Just jump here, dash boost, and boom. You have an easier alternate method. Yeah, right scene from the start. I know. And did I do the scene transition? Yes, I did. I even transition scened, so it's insane. So that's Nekra I. So it's a pretty easy level.
Inside this.
So he landed a couple of difficult tricks, a couple of meat hooks. They're not that difficult, to be honest. You can actually just jump over there. It's faster what he does, but you can just jump over there. You don't have to ballista boost. You can just jump, dash, dash, jump, dash, dash. And once you're here, the other Kako Demon and the Pain Elemental is going to spawn. You can just BFG your way out of the fight because you're going to pick up an ammo crystal in a second, which is going to make this easier. So you want to kill everything here. This fight is pretty difficult, but it's been made a lot easier. Oh, actually, no, we don't. I'm an idiot. I was saying we're going to use the Unmaker, but we don't because we're not 100% runners. But let's go through that. from the start. So first phase is a Mancubi. Actually, you don't have to kill the Mancubi. That's funny. So you don't kill any of the heavies at first. Wait for the Baron to spawn. Kill the Baron. Pain Elemental spawns above him. Then there are Whiplashes that spawn nearby. And once you've killed the Pain Elemental and the Baron, what's it called? Doom Hunter spawns. So then, once you've done the fight, you go back to the crystal, pick up an ammo crystal, so you recharge on your BFG. You recharge on your chainsaws as well, so your full BFG, full chainsaws. So he uses some fancy movement to get through this whole section. Obviously, you're going to dash, walk, whatever. First thing you do here, BFG everything, because there's a free BFG. Crucible that Archvile. Once you've killed that Archvile, the Marauder spawns, and the Marauder you're going to Ice Bomb. And that's that. So he makes his way through this whole section. Oof. I've forgotten how some of the run had been so rough for you. I saw you miss Bloodshot. I saw you miss a few dash boosts in Taras Nabade and completely forgotten about it.
The demons only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the human soul. It was the makers and the sentinel priests.
So actually we're just gonna go through this rather quickly because there's nothing extraordinary, blah 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 blah. It's the longest elevator in game and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so you don't have to ballista boost across all of this. So this is pretty important, what he's going to do. Oh yeah, he misses. This I remember. But you want to grab this monkey bar, so you can actually go to the top of the level a lot faster, and you're going to try and shoot the eye before the cutscene. Doesn't matter if you don't worry. It's just because if you shoot it before the cutscene, you deal a bit more damage to it. But what you're going to want to work on is getting to this floor without having to kill everything on the bottom floor.
Get to the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world.
Blah blah blah. So he reloads to spawn a bit earlier, blah blah blah. To spawn a bit closer to where he's supposed to be. It's not a huge time save. So Crucible, the Tyrant. Oh, I forgot. Thank the game for being so wonderful. PFG, kill whatever's alive. Kako on your left, Kako on your right, Doom Hunter behind you. So again, you want to ice bomb the Doom Hunter as soon as he gets off his sled, because once he's frozen, he loses all resistances to damage. So you can triple rocket him, and all you have to do is either PB him afterwards or super shotgun. So you want to always start. Well, actually, you could start whichever side you want, but start with the left. Here, he starts with the left. Whatever happens, you want to break the last chain you break. You want to dash towards the center immediately afterwards because it skips the cutscene. So he's going to break this chain and dash to his left. Dash, dash, and it's going to skip a cutscene. So I'll be right back. I need to use the restrooms. I'll be right back.